right, on the popping cork, I got something. Just been sitting out there. It feels like I don't know what it feels like. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I couldn't go out on the kayak. My wheels actually snapped. I'm in the process of getting some new wheels. So we're at a undisclosed location trying to hit a saltwater pond up to catch redfish and trout, maybe some flounder. So if you get a chance, right now is the time to hit the subscribe button. Over 80% of you guys are not subscribed, so subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. So let's get that started right now. So today we're using, since we're talking about this, today we're using the Paradise Popper, and it's by Bomber. So these are the corks we're using. The reason we're doing it, like I was just telling Luke, because they won't bend. So like the Cajun Thunder ones that you usually see me use, they started to get bent up from just being in my backpack and stuff. So we're using that and running like a foot or two of leader into a circle hook. And there's not gonna be any drone footage today. A, I don't want to give away where we're at, and B, I don't think anybody in this neighborhood would appreciate me flying my drone. And also, I don't know if I could land it here. It's just not worth it. So, all right, that's what we're using. Paradise Popper. Oh, I should have just let that go the whole way. You'll be all right, man. It's not that different. I bet there are bass in here, maybe.
What's up?
I bet there's some bass in here, maybe. I mean, they can survive at the brackish if there's, it depends on the salinity of it.
I would say this is probably pretty salty.
I would say so too. I just don't understand night crawlers. Come on, even just a trout, man, just something. Help me out here.
Yeah, I got caught. It was like got caught in some weed or something.
I mean, we got that other pole. We can rig it up for the bottom if we want and just toss it.
I'm already dragging the bottom. Get weed.
I got turtles chasing me. Yeah, there's a turtle in here. Yeah, man. Yep. Yeah. He was. I'm telling you, the middle might be the ticket. Luke's tying an Albright knot. He's never done leader to braid. He also got lit up by fire ants earlier. So far, we've been here. It's been outgoing tide. It's low tide now. Totally missed this spot. It was just when we could get here. Had one on, hooked one. Don't know what it was. Probably a small redfish by the way it felt. And not much action besides a couple turtles and geese. It's pretty cool to be on a saltwater pond. It just sucks that we didn't get here. It wasn't you, it was me, man. We needed to be here at like 8:30 when it was high tide and everything pushing through and catch it like as all that was occurring, and I just couldn't do it. All right, on the popping cork, I got something. Just been sitting out there. It feels like I don't know what it feels like. We'll see. Me and Luke have been out here for a while.
That's a good fishing farm, dude.
And he actually cast it over it and he thought he pulled it down. I saw it go down. We just had a mud minnow on it. It's been slow, but we'll see what this is. Sorry for not having the camera on. We were just tying leader to braid knots. I can't believe I hooked this fish. This is probably, I think it's a redfish the way it's acting. And we don't have a net.
No?
I didn't bring my net. Yeah. Come on. Man, that thing, I mean, whatever, you could tell like it took that cork under fast. So maybe we just want to put a cork on.
I don't think I can get all the way down there to grab him, Dave.
I can't.
Pretty icky looking.
Yeah, it's probably soft bottom. Oh, it's a little redfish. I thought he was way bigger than that. Sorry, YouTube. I misled you.
Doesn't look that little.
Nah, he's pretty little. Boat flip.
That's your good karma for tying that knot for me.
Daggone, it's amazing. Like that size redfish, I'm still playing with it. I should have just reeled him in. You just want to put a cork on and you just want to stay here? By the time we travel, I mean, I could throw another cork on if you want. It's not that big of a deal. First fish of the day, probably close to a slot, maybe under slot redfish, but on a mud minnow on the cork. Mud minnow got messed up. Maybe the tide might be starting to move a little bit. We might be getting lucky. We're at a saltwater pond, so we're just gonna stay here for a little bit and see what happens. That was the first fish of the day. I've had another one on earlier. I think he was much smaller than that though, so we're gonna keep fishing. I'm telling you, when the water's pushing through here, I bet this place is money.
Where should I throw?
Just wherever you feel, man. Just wherever you think there's fish.
I just don't want to throw the minnow off again. I'm gonna try to think for that.
That's all right. Do what you gotta do, man.
Saw the minnow on there all the way to the water.
I just missed a fish. Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Figured out where the... Alright, Dave. This is for all the...
Oh, there was just a bite.
This is for all the bacon. Right?
That was a bite for sure. Little tail grab. That's a good one.
For all the bacon. That's all I could do. I had a little bit of wind with me too. Helped.
Yeah.
Probably not.
I got a bite, but something.
I think it'd probably be getting good here in about an hour.
Oh yeah, it's gonna change right as we leave. All right, so we haven't had any bites in a long time. We're still fishing with the mud minnows. So what we're trying to do, we're pretty much trying anything at this point. Like,
oh, I can smell stuff in my hands.
yeah.
It's frustrating to see all those mullet just jump and jump and jump and jump all day.
Yeah, but I mean they're just mullet. But we're out here. I mean, we caught probably a slot or maybe under slot redfish, and we've had a few bites. I've hit a few tail grabs on the paddle tail and missed a couple of small bites, I think, on the corks where they're barely pulling it under. I think this place is loaded with crabs too. But I mean, the tide's gonna come in and we're about to leave, so the fishing's probably gonna be the best it has been the whole time we've been here, and we gotta go. But we're just gonna keep fishing and see what we can get into, if anything. All right, so, you know, slow day on the saltwater pond. We missed the tide completely. We didn't get here in time to really get when the water was moving, so it was a dead slack tide. And I know that this place is gonna have more fish in it, and I'll be back to fish it and catch bigger fish later, especially later in the summer. If you haven't yet, comment, like, and subscribe on the video. And also on the playlist here, up on your screen, there's gonna be more videos of redfish. So if you have a chance, say hi to me on social media. I'll see you guys next week.